Let me say this to you, and let me be very clear. A lot of you guys who want to chase your dreams and your goals, y'all doing way too much talking. Y'all having an opinion about this, having an opinion about that. Too much arguing, too much back and forth. You want to be successful, you got to talk less and work more. You want to be successful, you got to talk less and put more hours in. You got to talk less and worry about building your empire, building generational wealth. We have a lot of people who say that word. We have a lot of people who throw that word around loosely, but they don't understand about building generational wealth. They don't know what it takes. And one of the things that you have to stop doing is always having an opinion about every little thing. Sometimes you got to sit back and say, you know what? You right. Take in the data, break it down in your computer and move on and keep it moving. You don't see successful people being successful because they always having an opinion about every little thing. Stop the loose rap, stop the bickering, stop the arguing, and stop always having an opinion about everything. Because one thing that I understand is when I sit back and I watch people have an opinion, it's nothing but arguments. And 9 times out of 10, both parties are wrong. Both parties are wrong. Example, I believe in Jesus, and Jesus is the Almighty God, and that's my opinion. And then you have another person who might believe in Allah, and Allah is the one and Almighty God. That's his opinion. And then you have people across the water who believe in Buddha, and they believe Buddha is the Almighty God, and there's nothing above him, and that's their opinion, right? So what I'm saying is that right there is loose rap. I'm not here to make you feel that Jesus is real or Allah is real or Allah is fake or Jesus is fake. That is an opinion, and that is taking up too much room in your database. I see a lot of powerful men that can really go on and be powerful and build an empire, but they too busy sitting around with people who got an opinion. 5, 10, 15 dudes sitting in a room with an opinion, and none of the 20 people in the room really want to put the work in. You want to be successful, it starts with hard work and dedication. You want to be successful, it starts with shutting your mouth, less talking and more listening, and then putting the work in. Like I said, you don't see successful people successful because they have an opinion. You don't see LeBron James, one of the best basketball players in the world, because he had an opinion about playing basketball. He went to the gym and he worked hard on his craft and he put the work in. Put the work in and have less of an opinion. That means nothing. A lot of arguing, a lot of bickering. You don't see Microsoft being number one because they have an opinion about a computer. They build computers. They do it every day. They live it. They reading. They studying. And this is how you build an empire. Get away from people who always got an opinion. That's what I did. And this is how I elevated. This is how I took my company from 0 to a lot. This is why I have the things that I want in life, because I stopped with the bickering and I stopped always having an opinion and start putting the work in. I don't have an opinion about owning a tire shop. I got it. I work it. I do it. I don't have an opinion about running a trucking business. I got it. I have it. I put the work in. I don't know nothing about an opinion. One thing that I stopped doing, I got away from people who always want to have an opinion about every little thing, who always got something to say back when you got something to say to them, who always don't want to listen and they feel their way is right and they ain't never put the work in. Anybody can sit back and talk that talk, but it's very few people who get out here and put the work in. And this is why you have more unsuccessful people than successful people, because successful people know one thing's for certain, 2 things for sure. You got to stop all that talking and you got to stop having an opinion about every little thing. This is why I'm dropping this video. Stop all the back and forth. Stop all the bickering. Stop all the arguing. Don't none of that mean nothing. You gotta get out here and you gotta work. You gotta wake up in the morning. You gotta work. You gotta be motivated. You gotta stop all the All the complaining, all the crying about this ain't working, that ain't working, this hurt, that hurt. You got to put the work in if you want to be successful in this life. Because at the end of the day, while I'm over here experiencing success, there's people from where I come from and they still get an opinion about how I'm running my business or about how I'm running what I'm running and how I'm doing what I'm doing, and they not doing nothing at all. Somewhere there's a hater with an opinion that's saying, I would do it like this, I would do it like that. That's what a lot of people do. A lot of guys get in the room and they can't get shit done because it's too much arguing, it's too much bickering, and it's too many people in the room saying we should do it like this and we should do it like that, instead of saying, let's come together, let's stop the loose rap, and let's just do it. Let's just learn on the way. Let's just learn on the way. And a lot of you dream chasers and entrepreneurs got to understand, you're going to have to learn on the way. You're not going to come in and get everything right. You cannot continue to think that there's not going to be any mistakes. There's going to be a lot of mistakes along the way. But you got to learn on the way, and you got to stop having an opinion about every little thing. Less talking, more working. Less talking, more working. Having an opinion is almost like gossiping all the time. We all know people who gossip, sit around and talk about this person and that person. They should do it like this, they should do it like that, and never acquire nothing. Stay in the same position for 5 and 10 and 15 and 20 years of their life because it's too much talking and they don't want to put the work in. I put the work in. I'm not afraid to put the work in. Yeah, I wasn't afraid of stop talking and go put the work in. Too much in an opinion. No, this is how we doing it, and we gonna get it done. That's what successful people do. This is what we doing, and we get it done. Ain't no standing around, we should do it like this, we should do it like that, how about this, how about... No, pick it up, put it there, get it done. That's how you gotta move. That's how you gotta operate. Stop standing around hoping and the wishing and the guessing and too much talking going on. Grab it, get it done. Let's get out of here. We got more business to do. We got other things to do instead of standing right here with an opinion. If I was still standing around with those who have an opinion, I wouldn't be where I'm at in life. I wouldn't be able to be a provider for my son and my wife and my kids if I was standing around with those who have an opinion. I got away from people. I got away from those who just want to talk, and I wouldn't put the work in. And that's the same thing you need to do. That's the same thing you need to do. Stop sitting around and listening to those with an opinion, because they don't know nothing about putting the work in, and they're not going to put the work in. So this is brought to you by Mr. I Got Something to Say. And what I got to say is, less talking, more working. All those opinions, kill it, leave it where it's at, get out here and do the work. I love y'all. Peace.